stars. Curiosity rover has to pay the cost of being a machine, walking tangerine streets. He doesn't miss mankind, he doesn't miss heat. Every August 5, the music's alive, because it's his birthday. You can hear from outside. My planet's all blue, the people are too. I can no longer see stars, 'cause the buildings are cruel. But I'm just like you, I'm just like you. Curiosity rover, I'm just like you.
Whoa, baby! I'm just going for something to eat now in this fantastic little Thai food restaurant place that I like to go to. I mentioned it in my recommendations video. Now I'm going to do a vlog about it. It's Restaurant Dan, just a little basic Thai food diner place at the side of the road, and the lady who runs it is Anne. She's from Khon Kaen up in Isan, and she's a fantastic little chef. Great Thai food, and it's ridiculously cheap as well. So I thought I'd give you a look around. This is where I like to eat a lot of the time, because it's good food for nothing. Like, here it is, here, look. Simple little thing, look, very basic. Hello, Anne. And there she is. You get a look at our place.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Very basic, nothing fancy. I'm making a video about your restaurant.
Yes.
Is it okay?
Okay.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody. Come to eating.
I'm a hungry boy today. Okay, I'm gonna have something. Jenny wants something for takeaway, and I'll have something to eat here. Okay? No, I'll have something. I'll have vegetable and seafood with oyster sauce. Yeah. You don't have seafood?
I have only shrimp.
Only shrimp?
Yes, shrimp.
Well then I'll I'll have shrimp and vegetable with oyster sauce. Yeah. Cool. With rice, yes please. Yeah, I'll get a nice little sea here. Watch the world go by. There's the bike parked up. Me, I eat here. But this for takeaway, okay? That's for Jenny.
Okay. ทะเลไม่มีจ้ะเหลือแต่กุ้งอย่างเดียวแล้ว
Smells good.
Smells good.
Oh, please don't say. I want to go swimming. Again. What you do is you help yourself to the water. She has little cups here with ice. Just bring it over to your table. Looks good, doesn't it? Smells absolutely delicious. You know, I'm gonna munch away on this while she puts together Jenny's doggy bag.
Yes.
Okay.
180.
180. There you go. And tip no.
Thank you. Thank you. Good.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you very nice.
As always.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you again soon, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. 180 baht for 2 meals. It's nothing, isn't it? That's what I love, really love about this place. Right? You just eat so well for so cheap when you find little places like that. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little adventure now on the bicycle, show you a little spot I like to go to every now and again. I'll fill you in on my little secret place. A place where I like to just get away from everything and take in the nice view. Okay, I'm just across from the Macro supermarket on the main road as you come out of Lamai towards the town. It's not that far at all, and I'm going to take this little side road here, right, and follow it. It's an interesting little cycle. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop here and I'm going to put the head strap on, because it can be a bit steep and it's handier for me to just, like, you know, talk and cycle at the same time while I have the head strap on. Let's get rolling. Oh, that's a nice dog. Bye. Yeah. Beautiful dog.
Like old people.
Yeah. Yeah. Now go back. Go back to work. Go back to work. Sorry for that. I just couldn't resist. Beautiful dog. It's a few resorts up here. Sweaty Cap is the place for in the resort. Check it out. Look at all the colours. Some words of wisdom Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. I like people who smile when it's raining. Not everyone who is single is lonely. Not everyone who is taken is in love. Life only comes around once, so do whatever makes you happy with whoever makes you smile. Sometimes your smile can be the source of your joy. Alright? Be patient, everything comes to you in the right moment. Buddha. Yeah, that's a good one, I like that one. Look, nice little bungalows, aren't they? I asked up here about how much it is to stay, and prices start from 2,500 baht up to something like 4,800. So it's not cheap, but it's nice, isn't it? Cycle up here, look. Oh, really nice, isn't it? Here we have a viewpoint. What do you think? Seeing the trees, coastline. Really is a beautiful thing, isn't it? This would be my main form of therapy, just jumping on the bicycle, cycling up here and just taking this in. Just relaxing, looking out at everything and giving myself some headspace. Just forget about everything else in the world. Sometimes you just got to come up to a place like this and remind yourself that having nothing is not the worst thing in the world. In fact, it can be a beautiful thing. I remember I was reading an article in a magazine during the height of the recession that was on a few years ago in Ireland, and the Dublin poet who sells all his books on the street, Pat Inglesby, he was being interviewed and he said, every day I'm on the streets and I see people around me breaking down because they've lost their jobs and they can't buy the things that they once did. I walk around with a trolley with all my belongings and my books of poems, and I realise my most treasured possession is the fact that I have nothing to lose. And ever since I read that, I just thought it made so much sense. And this was a time when I actually had a job, but I was down to a 3-day week. And I was borderline, you know, I was at that crossroads in my life where, you know, I had some money, and the next step really was to go and buy a place, you know, get a mortgage. But I'd be in my office where I worked, and I'd be looking at photos of my friends away travelling. I just said to myself, do I really want to do this, just rot away here? I don't even know if I still have this job come next year. Do I really want to be weighed down with a mortgage? Because it's what's asked of you really in the Western world. Unless you don't have a mortgage, you're pretty much a nobody. Socially, people look down their nose at you. You know what I mean? You're not a real man until you get a mortgage. If you don't mortgage your life away, you're a letdown. You haven't succeeded in life, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. So I decided to go travelling instead, and I haven't looked back. There have been times when I've come home from travels and I said, okay, that's the last one. I'm gonna settle down now, and I'm just gonna make Ireland my home. But after a few months, I'd just get itchy feet again. And I'd say, no, this way of life, this whole culture is just not for me. I'm just gonna head off again. And I would. And I'd go alone. I think travelling alone is the best thing that anyone could ever do. I think it gives you a much better perspective on the world. It gives you a stronghold on your life. I have seen friends who have travelled together, and it's really left that friendship in a bad way, and they haven't had the same experience if they had gone alone, and they regret that they didn't go alone. You see friends, and when they're on their own, when they're not with each other, they badmouth each other, saying, oh, this guy's doing my head in. But you're not supposed to talk about your buddy like that, you know. People can spend too much time together. I think it's good to be alone every now and again. When I first started travelling, I travelled alone, but I met up with friends and I travelled with them for a bit, and then I'd break off and go off. At the start I found it very daunting, you know, just to head off on my own. But then after a while I'd prefer it, I'd rather it. And I'd also find when I'd be going on trips, I try and break away from groups. I could see myself falling into a group, because it's not hard to meet people. You know, you don't even have to try. So I always found it was nicer just to do your own thing during the day, and if you wanted to have a chat with someone, you just go to a barman and just have a drink, and there'd be other people there, and you just exchange your stories, travel tales. This is nice, isn't it? That sea is calling me. doesn't cost too much to be happy, but you cannot put a price on happiness.
The world is just a lonely place, you know, it makes me want to scream. And maybe we'd be better off if we just never dreamed. Because dreams are just a heartbreak, you never see them pass. Till one comes up and violently puts you on your ass. But if you're lonely, I can hold you tight, tell you everything'll be alright. And that's a lie, you know it's true. That'd be a lie from me to you.